Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Since it's been getting chilly here in New York, I was in the mood for some soup. So as you can see here, I have 2 bowls of soup, but those aren't the only bowls of soup I have. I decided to eat not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 bowls / pots of soup. These are gardein soups. I've tried some of the other gardein flavors before, but I haven't tried these particular ones here in the video. So this one is beef and vegetable. This one is minestrone and sausage. This is sausage gumbo. And this one is plant-based chili with no beans. As I taste each soup, I'll describe what's inside them, what they are, and so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with the beef and vegetable. I took a picture of the can descriptions before I threw out the cans. So this beef and vegetable has a hearty home-style broth and a country blend of carrots, potatoes, and peas. And there's also gardein plant-based beef. Okay, gotta tuck my hair behind my ears so my hair doesn't get in the soup. All right. It just tastes like a regular tomato-based hearty soup. The veggies are good. There are peas, and I don't really like peas, but I'll eat them anyways. And the gardein beef is like a nice thick piece of beef. I like the texture of the beef too. It's nice and firm, and I feel like that's a perfect texture to put in a soup like this. Also, I feel like with some canned soups, they can be pretty salty, but this one has just the right amount of salt. I can't stop eating it. One last bite. I would give that a solid 7 out of 10. Now let's try the minestrone. What is it called? Now let's try the minestrone and sausage. This has thick slices of plant-based sausage, plump vegan noodles, kidney beans, tomatoes, green beans, chickpeas, and more. I'm not a huge fan of beans, especially kidney beans. That's also why with the chili, I got the one without beans. So let's see how I like this one. Let's switch these. The sausage has a nice spice to it. It kind of tastes like Italian seasoning. And the kidney bean wasn't too bad. I also love the texture of the noodles. I think the overall soup has a hint of spice. And I'm a sucker for spice, so I think I like this one more than the beef and vegetable. The sausage is nice and firm, just like the beef in here. I have no complaints about this one. I think if it didn't have kidney beans, I would have liked it a little bit more, but I'll give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Now we have the sausage gumbo. The can says this has thick slices of seasoned plant-based sausage, white rice, celery, okra, red bell peppers, and Cajun spices. So I have a feeling this one's gonna have a nice spice to it, which I'm super excited about. Again, the sausage is firm, has a really nice spice to it, a bit spicier than the minestrone one. And the soup is so flavorful. I love the Cajun spices. And I think the rice adds a nice texture to the soup too. This one is also not too salty, just the right amount of salt. The spice, I can still feel it in the back of my throat, but it's not a painful kind of spice. I really enjoyed that one, so I think I'm gonna give that one an 8.5 out of 10. So far, this is my favorite. And last but not least, we have the plant-based chili. The can says the chili has hearty plant-based beef grounds and a flavorful blend of tomato and spices. All right, let's try it. That was a whole lot of flavor. The chili is thick. I like the texture of the ground beef. I'm glad it's not mushy. It's nice and firm, and it soaks up the flavor of the chili. It's got a nice spice to it as well, but it's pretty salty. Out of the 4 soups that I tried, well, I know chili's not a soup, but this one was the saltiest. If I had some rice, I'd definitely eat it with a chili because I think the chili would taste better with something, but eating it by itself is... I wish there were some veggies in there as well. I wish there was something else other than just ground beef in the chili. Maybe the chili with beans would have tasted better. I don't know. Okay, I think I need a break from this chili. I give it a 7 out of 10. Back to the first 2 soups. I don't know which one I like better, the beef and vegetable or the chili. I think I like the beef and vegetable more than the chili, just because it's not as heavy. On to the minestrone. Switching them again. It sucks because the soups aren't hot anymore, but I'm too lazy to microwave them and heat them up again. Time for the gumbo. Yeah, this one's definitely the best out of the 4. There's also celery in here too, and I don't really like celery, but I hardly taste it because of the spices. Okay, I'll take one last bite of the gumbo. Alright, I'll take a few bites of the chili, and then that'll be it for today's video.
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
There's just a whole lot going on in this chili, and it's gotten cold, so it's not that enjoyable to eat right now. I'm gonna cook some rice later and eat it with the chili, because eating it by itself is Last bite of the chili. Alright, we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in trying any of these gardein soups, I would definitely recommend it. Maybe try the gumbo and the minestrone. And I guess the beef and vegetable too. And the chili as well, but maybe not by itself. I love trying plant-based products, vegan products, meat-free products. If you have any suggestions for meatless products that I should try, let me know. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!